Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for movie realization. We have the Star Wars, and this is the Samurai Taisho Darth Vader Death Star armor. Yep. So this is a second release for him, having a different armor, and it's kind of cool. I kind of wish they make more characters, maybe Kylo Ren, hopefully, but it's not too bad. I actually kind of like that they released this one. So we have the Death Star here, a new katana, well, a katana along with the lightsaber, which we had in the first release, and it seems like they've changed the right hand here, which kind of coincides with the cybernetic one, since that got burned or cut. Was it cut away? I can't remember, but he lost that arm. So here we go. Here's the box art. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby this past weekend, and I'll provide the link down below if you're curious of getting one. And here's another shot from the head here, on the back side. Quite nice. Some more stuff here. And again, it's licensed by Disney. There we go. So you got this matte box, and you can't help it but to scuff off certain parts of it. But I guess you can wipe it off easily. Let's do a quick unboxing right here. Take this off, and as always, all the movie realization will have a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And we got some instructions here. There's nothing in it, it's just a fold out paper. Instructions of where things go. Fairly straightforward. And here's the loadout. Got the crest there, variety of hands, which is great. I like that. And it seems like we're getting an extra hilt for the lightsaber. Because I believe, well, I'll show them once I get out of the box. Have a comparison between the two. Alright, I got them side by side, and let's first put this crest here. Now that's an interesting way of putting on. There's a little peg hole there, and we're just gonna slide that in. Not the best connection, because if this figure ever tumbled down your shelf, hit this edge here, it'll break off that peg, or that little thing there. Yeah, I wish it was a peg of some sort, something flexible, but it's not. And if you're wondering, you cannot interchange the crest. Yep. So yeah, here we go. For the most part, from afar it kind of looks the same, but when you look closer, there's a lot of differences. You know, for one, you're not getting this purple silhouette on the you see on the first one. This is the first one here on my left. You see purple, but this one's all brown. Yep. And what else we got here? The main body is actually different too, in terms of the details. I actually kind of like the ones on the left. Yeah, I actually like the purple more. Now on the waist, you have this kind of like a small dagger. I think they use it to uphold their honor. By submitting or killing themselves. Yeah, and I think you get the idea there. But for him, that's not there anymore. It's a separate, it's a different one now, and you have one for the lightsaber. To put in the lightsaber right there, and you have another part here to hold the katana. It's a little different. The forearm is a little different as well. You get more of a lighter shade here. This one's more black. Obviously the one on the right is totally different. I like this a lot more, along with the hands here, and I think kind of goes along with the other ones. It is a different hand, which is cool. And I still have it removed the plastic underneath. There we go. And let's see here. Oh, it's connected on the waist. You gotta rip that off. Come on. There we go. Alright. So moving down, in terms of comparison, you have the Death Star logo there. This one is the same as, it still is a star there. Yeah, but not the Death Star. So we get the different symbols there. Otherwise, I think towards the bottom, or the leg and the feet, they're the same mold. Nothing different. Yeah. Cape wise, it's the same, although Huh, that's interesting. There's a little bit more purple, kind of like a really light shade of purple here on the capes. But seems like it's the same mold, you know, for the most part. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. There's actually... Oops. There's cuts there. Same as the old one. Huh, I didn't realize that. Interesting. Anyways, I just pop off that crest. Something tells me that could be one of the fragile things on this figure. Oh, one more thing. I didn't realize this, but the old one here has an open mouth. The new one has a closed mouth here. Ooh, that's interesting. I like it. It's nice that they've actually made a lot of changes despite having the same character. That's very nice. Alright, going over the articulation, we have the neck here. It is a bit limited, especially when that thing hits this, or the cape connects to the body. But, oh, actually, not too bad. Yeah, it's a little bit limited, but you just gotta play around with it. You actually do get quite a bit of good articulation. Not too bad. Now for the shoulder here, let's see. There we go. Oh! Till you pop that off. Alright, so let's push that back in. There we go. I guess you can't really go that high. You might end up popping the joint, but it's fine. You can pop it back in. There we go. Let's see here. Elbow articulation. It's actually fairly good. I like that. Although that kind of seems a little bit elongated there. Yeah, that doesn't look good, but I mean, you're probably not gonna bend it too much. It's not bad. Let's put it that way. Now for the torso, you got that waist. There's no up crunch or anything here, which I wouldn't mind. He doesn't really need an up crunch. So that's why you got that waist. Then you have all this waist here, which is not flexible rubber, even the backside here. The cape, there is a ball joint there. See this one here? That's a ball joint connects on the back. It just pops it back in right there. There's not much play with the cape, unfortunately. And you have the legs here. You have that ball joint here, which you can easily pop off too. But same thing, you can put it in, not too bad. Articulation on the waist is not the best. It's decent, but it is limited. I don't think Darth Vader is gonna be doing some acrobatic or martial arts thing like a roundhouse back kick or something. So it's not too bad. Now you got this flexible parts here as well. The knee, yeah, probably only getting like a 45 degree, not much, or maybe a 90. Actually, it is a 90. It's not bad, but again, you're not going to be expecting much of articulation. You have the ankle joint here. It's in a ball joint, fairly decent. There is no toe joint, but the toes are pointed upward. Yeah, it's not too bad overall. It's decent in articulation for movie realization. There's not much hindrance on the waist, so that's always good. But then again, once we start putting on this, it's actually, you can move this around. The hilt, or sorry, the scabbard holder right here. Just gonna slide this in here. There we go. And it's nice that you're able to hold, push this down. I think the Boba Fett, it's fixed, so it's nice that you're able to move this around. And it is a straight peg right there. You see the other side, so I think it should hold. Hopefully it will hold. Now just, where's that? We got the saber hilt, or the lightsaber here right there. Now comparing this with the old one, this is the design, and this is more ornate. The silver part here, they've kind Kind of looks like scales or the bones. So that is different. Interesting. And we have the lightsaber here. Quite great. But let's take a look at this one. Katana. Can't remember if it's the same as the Stormtrooper. I don't have my Stormtrooper with me. It's currently on display, but there it is. We can put this on here. Actually, yes. And I'm kind of afraid of doing this because it might scrape off the silver. But we'll see how it goes. So that's that. And let's go over the variety of hands. Right, for the hands, we have the closed fist. And you have a lot here. So we got the right side, which has more of the cybernetic hand. Then you have the left one, or it's just a normal hand. Now you have the open hands here. We have one like this. It's more of a stylized posing. You got a pair of that, and you have a pair to hold the weapons. Right, so let's go ahead and swap out this one, since we'll have him hold the lightsaber. There we go. Fairly easy to do. Might as well do the other one. Let's have him dual wield. Actually, it'll be cool if they make a General Grievous movie realization. We need to see those. We need to see the robotic ones. Obviously, we're gonna remove this, since we're gonna have this one now. Just gonna slide that in on the hand right there. There we go. Quite nice. And same thing on the other side, which we're just gonna slide this out. And so far, I don't see any damages on the silver, so that's fairly good. And more than likely, I'll have him dual wield as opposed to have that. Well, depending on certain picture that I would like to take. So that just slides in. There we go. I got the two blades. Quite nice. Alright, so we have them both again here. And another thing I want to point out, the lightsaber is a little different. So the first one right here, it's more of a reddish hue. The new one has more of a little slight orange on it, which I like. I like orange. But yeah, that's a little different. Some of you might prefer it to be red. Some of you might prefer, or won't mind this color here. So there is a difference there. But yeah, overall, these two are great. Whichever you picked. Just depends on your preference. I still like the first one, or the first release, having that purple hue. I like that. But on the same note, the new one is really cool with that right hand right there. As well as having a new katana. And having to be able to put them on or holster them. I'm not too fond of this. I think they've done that with the Stormtrooper as well. I wish you can actually remove or use that little sword there. But yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Again, I got mine from Taisho Hobby. And this is a really great figure. If you like Star Wars and you wanna, or if you like to collect Star Wars figures, here's a new twist with them, with the movie realization. Having that feudal design with a samurai. Really cool. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.